Okay, here are the answers for challenge 2, question 1. We did A in our example video, our teaching video, and we found out that the perimeter was 48 centimetres. So we're going to work out B now. Let's look at the missing sides. Well, we know this side is 12 and this side is 6. This side is 6 and this side is 9. So we have a couple of sides which are missing, this horizontal side and this vertical side. The horizontal side here, if we look at the other horizontal sides of our shape, you can see that this one is 9 and this one is 12. The 12 is the same length as if you put this 9 and this little side together here. So 9 and what makes 12? Well, I know that's 3. So this missing side is 3 centimetres. If we take a look at the vertical sides, we don't know what that one is, but we know that this one is 6 and this one is 6. And if we look at the shape carefully, we can see if you join this and this, it's the same length as this side. So that makes 12 centimetres. So when we go round and add up all of our sides, the perimeter is 48 centimetres. 12 and 12 and 9 and 6 and 3 and 6. When I added those up carefully, I got 48 centimetres. Let's look at C. So in C, this is a missing side and this is a missing side. And you may be starting to see the pattern here. If this horizontal side is 9 and when you add this one on it makes 12, then the little missing side must be 3. And if this big larger vertical side here is missing, but this one is 9 and this one is 3, if we put these together, they'll make this one. So that one must be 12 centimetres. Now that we know all the sides and we've added them up again carefully, the answer is 48 centimetres once again. So you'll see that the answer to all three is the same. And the reason for that is that the two longer sides of each one are 12. Now, if you remember back to the teaching video, I told you a little trick about adding on or dragging the corner out to make it a regular quadrilateral. So if I were to drag the corner out of this shape here, for example, okay, I'll fill that in. All four sides of this shape would work out at 12 centimetres if you think about it, because this is 9 and 3, so this side would be 12. This opposite side here is 12, and we found out that that side was 12. So if you drag the corners out of each of these shapes, they're all a 12 by 12 square. And if the four sides are 12, then the perimeter will always be 48 centimetres. 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, or 12 times 4. Challenge 2, question 2. We did A as an example in our teaching video, so we're going to move on to B. Just remembering that the dimensions in A are the same for each of these other three questions. The green rectangle is always the same, so it's always 4 times 3. And the yellow rectangle is always the same, so it's always 5 by 2. Now, looking carefully at what my actual perimeter is here, I'm going to just outline it on my shape for B, so I don't accidentally add on any sides that I don't need to. Now I'm going to fill in my lengths. I know the shorter side of B is 3 and the longer side is 4. So I need those two sides. I know the shorter side of the yellow rectangle is 2 and the longer side is 5. I just need to work out what this little bit is here. Now, I know this is 5, and the top horizontal side of my shape is 3, so this is 5, this is 3, so what must that be? Well, if you think about it, this side plus this side will equal the length of this side, so 3 plus 2 makes 5, so this little part of my yellow rectangle must be 2 centimetres. When I added those up, I found out that the answer was 22 centimetres. Question C, and I've filled in again my known sides, but again I'm missing one little side here, so I just need to find out what that is. It's a vertical it's a vertical side of my shape. I'll look at the other vertical sides then. This one is 4 and this one is 5, and once again, if we were to add this to this, it would make this. So 4 plus what equals 5? 4 plus 1 equals 5. So I know that the shorter side must be 1 centimetre. And now that I know all the sides, I can add them up and find the perimeter. When I added those up, I got 20 centimetres, so the perimeter is 20 centimetres. Just to go over a little trick again, the other way to think about that one is that the whole long side, the whole height of the shape is 5 centimetres and the whole width of the shape is 5 centimetres as well, 2 and 3. So if we were to drag our corner out and make it a regular quadrilateral, it would be 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. And 4 5s make 20. So the perimeter, again, that's a different way just to find out that the perimeter would be 20 centimetres. Question D, and I've written in again the sides that I know. Once again, we have a little side here that we don't have a measurement for, so we're going to use the other vertical sides to work out what it is. So the longest vertical side is 4, and the shorter one is 2, so whatever this is 2, plus this missing one will make 4. And I know, of course, that 2 and 2 make 4, so that is 2 centimetres. Now that I know what all the sides are, I've added them up and my perimeter was 24 centimetres. Again, we could work that out using our trick of dragging the corner out and making it a regular quadrilateral. This time it's a rectangle. 3 and 5 make 8, so this whole side is 8. And I know that the opposite side will also be 8. And of course I know that this side is 4 already, so I know that the opposite side will also be 4. So 2 8s and 2 4s make 24. So either way you do it, the answer is 24 centimetres. On to question 3, and we did A as an example in our teaching video, so we're going to move on and work out B. So I know this side, this side, this side and this side. I have 2 missing sides. Okay, so we have a vertical missing side and a horizontal missing side. Let's do with the vertical one first. So let's look at the other vertical sides. This one is 10 and the longest one in the shape is 15. So whatever this one is here is going to be 10 plus this makes 15. So what's the missing number? 10 plus what makes 15? Well, it's 5. So this is 5 metres. Now let's look at the horizontal one. So the longest horizontal side of my shape is 25 metres. The one I know is 15. And the one I don't know will be added to 15 to make 25. This plus this will be the same length as this. So 15 plus 10 makes 25, so I know that it's 10 metres. Now that I know all the sides, I can add them together. And when I did that, I found that it was 80 metres. So the perimeter is 80 metres. We can once again work that out as well using our trick. If we drag this corner right out to here and make a regular quadrilateral, I can see my 2 longest sides are 25 and 15. So I've got 25 and 25 and 15 and 15. 2 25s are 50 and 2 15s are 30, so that gives me 80. So you can use your trick as well. Shape C then, and my missing vertical side is here and my missing horizontal side is here. So again, we're going to use our little method of working out the missing vertical side first. The longest vertical side of the shape is 30 metres. The other one that we know is 18, and again 18 plus this will be the same length as 30. If you put these together, they'd be 30. So 18 and 12 make 30, so I know that this is 12 metres. My horizontal side, we do know the longest horizontal side of our pool, which is 40 metres. We don't know the missing one, but we do know that this one is 30 metres. So the missing one here plus 30 will make 40, and I know 10 plus 30 makes 40, so that's 10 metres. Now that I know all my sides, I can add them up to find the perimeter. And when I added them, I found that it was 140 metres. Once again, if I was to drag my corner out, so I take this little indent and drag it out there and make it into a regular quadrilateral, a rectangle in this case, my longest vertical side is 30 metres, my longest horizontal side is 40 metres. So 40 and 40 and 30 and 30, which would also make 140. So again, if you can learn that trick, it makes it quicker for you. either way, your answer should be 140 metres.